Hi, and welcome to 24 Wheelers. Today I'm installing a new Arlen Ness air cleaner on my bike. This is the Drift inverted air cleaner in chrome. Of course, this is going on my 2018 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited, otherwise known as the FLHTK, and it has the Milwaukee 8107. Now I've upgraded the motor already with the Star Racing 3030 cam, along with the Fueling high flow oil pump, and of course my D&D 2-in-1 exhaust pipes. So I'm taking the bike to have it dyno tuned here in the next few days. So I wanted to go ahead and get this air cleaner updated before I did that. Now previously, I had installed the Screaming Eagle ventilator air cleaner, but I did not care for the look of that really at all. I don't know if it was my OCD or what, but that air cleaner, man, it just always looked like it wasn't level or something. After it was on mine, I even looked pretty intently at some other bikes that had the same setup, just to see if maybe somehow I had done something wrong, but all the others looked that same way as well. So I ended up going back to the traditional football style air cleaner that originally comes on these bikes, and I replaced the stock air filter element with the Screaming Eagle high flow K&N replacement air filter. Say that 6 times fast. Again, this was really just a temporary setup for me, and I'm excited to finally get around to finalizing this stage 2 combo. I've been looking at this air filter for a while. So this is gonna be a pretty simple install, and while I'm not really doing a how-to video here per se, I'm just gonna walk you through the basic process of making this replacement. Hey, if this is your first time on my channel, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of my content. And of course, if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. All right, let's get started. So the first step to getting this new air cleaner on is obviously getting the old one off. If you're not familiar with how this works, it's pretty simple. Just remove the cover, then the air cleaner element, the backing plate, as well as the vent tubes, and that's basically it. This is a good chance to go ahead and get the throttle body all wiped down and cleaned while you have everything off. Anytime I'm installing something like this that has a bunch of different parts or pieces to it, I just like to unpack it and lay everything out on the table so I can get an overall look at, what I'm going to be working with, and of course to make sure everything is there. Also, in addition to your basic tools, including a ratchet set with nut, Allen, and star sockets, you're also going to need for this job blue thread locker and some all-purpose grease. Once I had all that squared away, I began assembly of the new backing plate by installing the vent tubes, the oil reservoir, and the O-rings. Coat the O-ring grooves with grease, and then place the O-rings in each groove. Alright, moving over to the bike, they do give you an Arlen Ness badge to install on the upper portion of the throttle body, and it attaches into some of the bolt holes on the throttle body that you're no longer using with the new backing plate. This is also a good chance to give a quick cleaning to the parts of the motor that are normally unreachable with the air cleaner attached. I added just a very thin layer of grease to the throttle body itself before placing the gasket, just because I find this makes it much easier to line up and hold in place the backing plate while I'm placing that on the throttle body itself. To install the backing plate, use 2 of the 1/4 20 by 1-inch socket heads with applied thread locker, loosely screwing into the throttle body, then thread in the third bolt, keeping all 3 bolts fairly loose for now. Lightly coat the heads of the 2 banjo bolts with grease, also threading those loosely. Then, evenly tighten down the 1/4 20 by 1-inch socket heads, torquing those between 8 and 10 foot-pounds, and then the banjo bolts torqued to 18 foot-pounds. Give it a good polish, the damn thing's chrome after all. Then install the banjo bolt cover plates. These just set on the backing plate itself for now, and they're threaded on along with the air filter later. Alright, the air filter itself is your final step. You'll want to make sure the Arlen Ness logo is lined up horizontally, then loosely thread on the 1024 by 5/8 inch socket heads using thread locker again. Tighten it up in a cross pattern to ensure an even install, then torque to around 40 to 50 inch-pounds. Once you wrap it up, remember, it's chrome, and it's going to have some greasy fingerprints all over it, so give it a good wipe down, and that's really all there is to it. This is a very easy install that most people will be able to handle in their garage with a few basic tools. I love it. Hey, thanks for watching this overview video of the Arlen Ness Drift Inverted Air Cleaner and the install on my 2018 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. I'm super happy with the way this thing has turned out. I think it looks great, and I'm eager to see the performance gains coupled with the dyno tune that's going to be happening here really soon. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and let me know what you think about this latest addition to my bike in the comments section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and as always, whether on the trail or on the road, I'll see you out there.